Hello and welcome to Point of View, where we give students a place to listen, learn, and lean in. I'm your host, Avi Gaukar.
Jonah.
Ethan.
I'm Thomas.
Emerson.
And today we'll be talking about ranking the 50 states in the United States. So let's get into it.
Okay.
What do we have? What do we have up first?
So up first, we have Alabama.
Okay. So, where do you guys think we should place that one?
Right off the bat, C tier. I'm gonna be honest.
C tier?
I mean, I haven't heard much from it, honestly.
No, I mean, they have the best space museum there, though.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta put it B tier just for that.
They have a decent bit of coastline. They don't have it's very, very swampy. I've been to Alabama a few times. It's so swampy.
Yeah.
Ooh, swampy.
I would say C tier
C tier?
for Alabama. There's not really a big
not
city in
really-
there.
yeah.
I would say C tier.
I wouldn't say there's like a whole lot to do
I
there.
feel
Yeah.
like that's fair.
Okay.
The Space
Okay.
Museum is enough to say that, in my opinion.
Alabama, C tier. Okay, next one's Alaska.
Alaska might even be S for me.
Well,
Just-
S?
S?
What holds it back for you?
Okay, so...
The fact that it doesn't have a big city?
Yeah.
No, that's not the issue. The issue is that it's, insanely cold, most of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Is it
one of the
habitable
most
country?
beautiful
Hold on,
places
Jonah.
on Earth, though.
Jonah, would you live there? Would you live
Yes,
with the
I would live in
bears?
Alaska.
What
I
about
would live in
What
Alaska.
about
I mean,
for
it's
all the
nice to
people who
visit. I
can't
don't-
handle the cold, you know?
Then handle the cold. What do you want me to say? I would put that S, but we can put it A.
Beautiful
Yeah.
state, but A tier.
A
We
tier.
can put it
It's
as
too
A.
cold.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
too cold up there.
It's
Fine.
nice to visit, but...
Fine.
Okay,
Fine.
Alaska's
Nice
A
to stay.
tier.
Yeah.
Next one's Arizona.
It's so hot right now there.
Is it...
But it's nice. Like, the canyons are so
It's gone up
pretty.
to
They also-
110 degrees
It's
without
hot
the
and
feels
dry,
like.
Okay,
though. It's not
like-
That was also
humid.
the last state to allow for Martin Luther King Jr. Day to be ratified as a national
Oh.
holiday, so...
Oh. Okay, I
It's
guess
so
that's
hot
fair.
there. I would say B, just because
Yeah.
Phoenix is a good
It's
city.
so-
Phoenix is a good city,
Above
everything else is
Alabama?
just... Okay. Our next one is California.
F.
Ooh.
F?
No!
C tier.
No way.
C tier.
I would argue for S.
Yeah.
I would argue a D tier.
S?
You're saying D?
Bro,
Dear
C
They have
tier,
some of the
bro,
most.
C tier.
Okay.
Honestly, I
C
can
tier.
hear a D tier.
They have some of the nicest national parks in the world. They have some of the best cities. They have an insane amount of coastline.
Yes,
Parks
but they
aren't gonna
also
be
have
there
some of the
anymore.
worst areas of cities as well.
The
Nick,
parks aren't
what
gonna be
areas?
there anymore when the whole state's
Compton.
on fire.
Compton?
Yeah, Compton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, but the state's on fire. Constantly.
Arizona gets to 110, 115 degrees.
Yeah,
But
but
there's
it's
a
not like
difference
shrouded
between
in
actually
wildfire.
being on fire.
Fine,
and
fine.
being hot.
Okay, California, D tier.
D tier.
Okay.
That's
Sure,
crazy.
dude. That's just okay. Wow.
Next one is Colorado.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've been there last
Yeah.
month. I was there last month, actually, for a little hiking trip.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful,
state.
I don't have much else
Has
to
to
say.
be either A or S tier.
I would say A tier.
I would say A tier.
A tier?
I don't think it's.
So
Great place.
reserving. I wouldn't say
Beautiful
it's a
state.
perfect state yet.
It's up there though.
but
yeah.
it's really up there. Okay, Connecticut.
I was born in Connecticut. I lived there for 6 years. Connecticut's
Oh, we
not
gotta
the
put
best.
it in F tier just
It's
for
not
that.
a good state, dude. It's just
that's a bad
not.
bias for me.
Jonah was
F
born
tier.
there. F tier.
I wouldn't
If
say F tier.
Jonah lived there?
I put it D. I
Jonah
put
lived
it
there.
D.
F tier. F tier.
Because it has a
Okay.
nice college.
Yeah,
it's kind
it
of
has
nice.
Kind of nice college.
But,
Yale.
yeah.
Yeah. The only thing keeping it from being an F tier.
Okay, next one is Florida.
A tier. No,
No,
S tier.
no.
S tier. S tier.
Okay.
What?
S tier.
I was literally born there. There's so much stuff to do. Coastline is beautiful.
Have you been to Western?
Yes, I.
The top northwestern part of
Okay,
Florida.
the Panhandle. We don't talk about the
Okay,
Panhandle,
sure.
But
Just
everywhere
ignore the
else
worst
is
part
good.
of your state.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay.
What about
Yeah.
Miami? You
Okay.
know, the other side of Miami.
The bad side
It's
of Miami.
still nice.
Can we
It's
talk
still
about the
nice.
Everglades, please?
It's a beautiful park. What are you talking about?
The middle entire section of your state is just swamp.
It's...
But we have a
horrible.
national park for swamp. I'm just saying.
You have one national park. California has 20.
I don't care. California's on fire. Florida isn't.
Okay, what about the hurricanes, though?
A tier.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
but
the
hurricanes
hurricanes
are rolled through
every
every
two-
second.
It's fine. It's chill.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. Oh, it's
Bro,
fine.
it's as
you know.
good- it's as
Big
bad
storm
as the
knocking on
Fires
my
are
door.
bad,
It's
but
as
the
bad as the
hurricanes are
thunderstorms.
okay.
I want to say at most C tier. And
Bro,
that's-
A tier. A tier.
You're
I would say
outvoted
B.
here, Ethan.
I would
You're
say
out on a limb
A
here.
tier. A tier.
No.
I would say B.
We're putting it in.
Get that
A
F tier.
This is a
I'm
C
fine.
I'd say
tier
B.
state.
I'd say B.
A tier.
B tier.
B?
I'm
We're going
fine
B
with
tier.
B.
Fine.
Okay, it is quite popular.
Fine.
I just got Disney World.
Okay, next one's Delaware.
D tier. I don't even know what.
Who even knows
Delaware
where
has
Delaware
3 counties,
is?
and all of them are just nothing.
Delaware is just crazy small.
It's just.
I don't know a whole lot about Delaware, but I
It's
doubt
a
there's
15-minute
much.
drive
it's,
from end
it's
to
so
end.
small, but it's not even the smallest state. It's so irrelevant.
Okay,
Yeah, like,
Delaware's
I'd
a
say
solid
D,
C.
because
you
there's
don't
nothing
go
like
to
D for Delaware.
there's nothing specifically terrible about
There's just
Delaware.
fields.
It's just
There's
Delaware.
It's just Delaware.
Bro, you don't like think about like let me go to vacation. Let me go to Delaware. Like, come on.
Now this one is Georgia.
Wait,
Georgia?
Georgia?
C tier.
Oh, S tier.
C tier. C
Now
tier.
Georgia's really good. I don't know what you're talking
Where
about.
are you
Georgia's-
here? S tier.
Georgia's
from?
not S tier.
Georgia is not
It's
as
maybe
not
B
S tier,
tier.
but
Where's y'all's state pride?
No.
No, because no.
No.
These guys were talking about how their own
C
place,
tier.
but, like,
Wait,
C-tier.
Emerson, have you lived in Georgia your whole life?
Essentially.
that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanna
C
s-
tier.
I wanna
C
say
tier?
at least
It's
C
not
tier.
C tier.
I
It's
say- I
not
wanna
C
say at
tier.
least
It's
it's
totally
B.
C
B
tier.
Tell me, at least give an argument for C tier though.
Bro, there's nothing to do here, right? Like,
What do you
talking
mean?
There's-
We
that's
need
just-
the
there's
Atlanta!
That's the Atlanta Stadium. That
There's
exists.
literally so many like.
There's so many
State
little
parks.
hidden
Oh,
gems
yeah.
in
The
like
aquarium,
Atlanta.
been there.
the Coke place.
Been there. They're all in like that one
There's
area.
all sorts of-
It's that one area that has all the good
There's
stuff.
this city called
Just
Helen
drive
that's
there.
like
Oh, I've
that's
been
like
there.
a German.
No, it's not that nice.
Dude, oh my, it's
It is not that.
Okay,
nice,
what
dude.
about all the
Bro.
whitewater stuff?
that. Yeah, I would put it B.
Yeah.
I would put it
A
B.
B tier.
Like,
Or even
all right,
A.
Some of the parks
honestly.
are pretty nice. I'll give you that.
I would put it even
I'm saying,
A.
bro.
A?
How are you guys gonna put this
We'll
below
put Georgia in A
Alaska?
tier.
Bro.
We can put it in A.
No, B tier.
No, put
A.
it. Keep it
A
A.
tier.
Okay, move on. Move on.
Okay, next one is Maryland.
What?
Maryland.
Maryland?
Huh?
Oh.
Why are you guys surprised that Maryland's even a state?
What's a Maryland?
No,
What's
because
it- what's
it's
it-
just
The only
like
thing Maryland's known for is Baltimore, and Baltimore's
Yeah.
known for
hood shenanigans.
yeah that. Is there anything
They
in
have,
Baltimore?
they have good seafood.
C tier.
C tier.
C tier for seafood.
They have
Okay.
Annapolis, the Naval Academy.
Okay, C tier.
C tier.
Incredibly mid.
Okay, Idaho.
French fries.
You have potatoes.
Potatoes.
There's a lot of natural beauty in
Yeah,
There's
Idaho,
potatoes.
but I'd say like
Potatoes.
I'd say B.
B
for
tier.
Idaho.
B tier.
Yeah. Like just fields.
Illinois.
What? Wait, wait.
They have Chicago.
Oh,
Chicago's a great
Chicago's
okay.
city.
You also have O Block.
What?
What is that, dude?
Bro,
Avi, explain.
O Block. It's a part of Chicago
What?
that you don't want to be in.
Oh.
oh.
There's a lot of parts of Chicago
Yeah,
like
you
that,
don't want to
dude.
be in.
They have
Chicago's
to
a
eat, though.
great city, though.
It's a great city. I just feel like it's a little overhated in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the rest of Illinois is just cornfields.
Have you been to Illinois?
Yes.
How many times?
6.
Wow.
Okay. So you actually have a good bit of experience. I would put it B.
I'll put it B
personally.
tier.
Yeah.
Chicago's nice.
Yeah.
Everything else is just plain boring.
Arkansas.
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 Okay,
Fields.
but like, why is Kansas in Arkansas?
Can you guys name any cities in Arkansas besides the capital?
Is that
No.
Little Rock?
I can't even name
Little,
the capital.
Little Rock's the capital, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's
yeah,
nothing.
there's
there.
nothing else there.
I mean, I wouldn't put it F, but like
I wouldn't put it C. Like
I put it
never
D
been-
tier.
I put it like
D.
low
This is a
D.
D.
Low D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Barely. It barely makes the cut.
Yeah.
Oh god, bro. The Midwest is just like not it.
The Midwest is mid.
All right. Iowa.
More fields.
You know, Iowa never had any it doesn't have any natural trees in it.
They have
All the
St.
tr-
Louis, at
all-
least.
Is it just copy and paste Arkansas?
Iowa is not.
St. Louis also
St.
has a
Louis is
crazy high
Missouri.
crime rate, too.
St. Louis is Missouri, Jonah.
Oh, wow.
Bruh.
My bad, my bad.
Yeah. Never gonna forgive Iowa.
Iowa
for
just has-
Iowa state testing.
Iowa just has cornfields.
Copy and paste Arkansas.
Corn-based Arkansas. There you go. D tier. All right, next one's Kansas.
I heard it's nice. Tornadoes though.
Yeah.
It is
is
so
like-
many tornadoes.
Yeah.
Which is just, I mean, I'd put it
Too
C, honestly. It's
Yeah,
just,
I feel like
It's a better
like-
Iowa.
Yeah. Go there if you want to feel like you're in a washing machine.
Next one's Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Fried chicken.
Kentucky fried chicken.
They have mountains. They actually have some
Yeah.
nice mountains.
Okay, don't they have like Mammoth Caves or whatever as
Yeah.
well?
Mammoth Cave, I think, Mammoth Cave National Park is in Kentucky,
It's
I think.
so amazing.
Yeah, I'd put it like high B,
High
Yeah.
B.
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Ooh, the
New Orleans
food-
is such a great
Bro,
city.
the
And
food-
the
New
food
Orleans
is
is amazing, but it
the
smells
food
like
is
piss half the
amazing.
time.
No, it doesn't. It
That
smells
does.
amazing. The food smells so good there. What do
So
you
you like
mean? Have you
piss?
been to New Orleans?
Yes.
How many times?
5.
Good God, how often do you travel, dude?
Bro.
A lot.
Have you been to like
I
every
travel
state,
a
like,
lot too.
20
No.
times?
No, not every state.
I've
Most
been
states.
to most of the states as well. I would put it A personally.
Bro, food, bro.
Because the food's amazing.
Food's amazing, but
Hey, dude.
yeah, French Quarter still smells like piss off.
But the French Quarter is so much fun though.
Okay, A tier.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next?
Maine.
Maybe.
I'm saying S tier.
What's
S tier.
What?
What?
lighthouses and food, and that's
How?
it. That's
They have
it.
great lobster.
The
They have-
lobster is
they're-
like amazing.
The lobster's
Acadia National
unbelievable in
Park,
Maine.
amazing.
Okay, hang on. What else is there besides lobster?
Acadia National Park.
It's a really nice state. I would
Yeah.
put it A personally. I wouldn't put it S.
I would
but
not
I put
say
it
S.
A.
I would not say S.
Okay,
But it's just so
A
It's
tier.
a great
It's a
state,
great
though.
state.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I would put it B.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Just because
Harvard.
like
It has
Boston's
Harvard.
nice.
Has Harvard.
Boston's
Yeah,
nice.
has
Boston
Harvard.
is it? Have you
It
been
is
to
nice.
Boston?
MIT.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Yeah, B tier.
Yeah.
Michigan.
I love Michigan. Michigan's
Cars.
my favorite state.
There's lakes.
S tier.
But you have Detroit.
why
So,
Michigan?
what about-
Why is it S tier?
Because of Detroit, because of the lakes.
Because of Detroit?
What's-
Detroit's the reason why it goes down.
Why do you like Detroit so much?
Have you been to the Detroit Institute of Arts?
Have you been to the
I've
south
been
side
to
of Detroit?
Detroit.
Where
I have
there's
not been to the
$1
Institute
Okay,
of
house
it's
for sale?
so. Oh my goodness, I love Michigan. Michigan
Have you been to
S tier.
Have you been to the bad parts of Detroit?
Have you been to the parts where they have
across the road.
$1 houses for sale?
You've crossed your minutes.
Detroit, I would personally put C.
You know, I wouldn't feel safe about walking across the street and having like
Maybe.
pot shots taken at me
Listen,
from like my neighbor's
it's a
window.
huge state though. Have you guys been to the UP?
What is that?
What?
The Upper Peninsula?
What?
Oh, it's just like forests.
Yeah,
Oh, it's so
just
pretty
forest
there.
and
Come on.
B tier.
Oh.
I'd honestly B because like the lake is actually
Yeah.
really
Lake's
nice.
nice.
Oh.
I would argue it's just
Oh.
be A if it's that
It's
big.
not S.
But Detroit just takes it down so
Yeah.
much.
No, but it's so pretty there.
All right, Minnesota.
St. Louis.
Minnesota, I actually really like. The forests are nice. It gets snowy all the time. It's
Yeah.
like Canada in
But,
terms
like,
of
in the
like
United
it's,
States.
it's mountains.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it's
A
like
tier.
the Tamer, Alaska?
Are we gonna have any S tiers?
St. Louis is pretty. Bro, Florida should have been S tier.
No way,
Michigan should have
shouldn't.
been S tier.
It's okay.
I don't know if
we'll
there's
get
anything
to
we could universally agree that's S
agree.
tier.
Yeah, it's
But,
anything
like,
that's universally
I would
loved.
put Minnesota A for sure.
Yeah,
'cause
A
it's
tier.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mississippi.
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 I mean,
Like, what's in Mississippi?
Nothing.
The river.
The river.
The river was
The
named
river?
after.
The river. Whatever person. Oh, Mark Twain. Whatever.
Mark Twain.
That's it.
is Mark
It's
Twain
very
good
similar to
enough
Alabama
Yeah.
and Louisiana. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of like Louisiana and like all their swamps and stuff. So I'd
So
put it
yes,
the
though,
same
but it
as.
doesn't have,
What did we rate
the
Alabama?
food, though.
We rated
C tier.
Alabama C tier.
I would put it probably C tier.
C tier. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Montana.
I heard
Montana's
it's
so beautiful.
So
Yeah.
beautiful.
Montana's so beautiful.
I think that might be your S tier.
I might even put that S tier.
Yeah.
Just like
S
it
tier.
doesn't have
Natural
S tier,
beauty.
though?
it doesn't have a big city, but have you been to Montana?
Yeah.
Yes, once.
It's
I've
so
been to Montana
beautiful.
5
It's
times.
I would argue it's the
Bro.
most beautiful state
Yeah, I can see that.
because
Yeah.
it's
like it's such a sleeper too. Nobody
exactly
ever
no
talks
one talks
about
about
Montana.
Montana, but it's so nice. I would
I
put
don't
that
know,
as.
guys.
S tier,
S tier.
Do you have any counter arguments for it though?
It's pretty, but again, there's no city there.
but it doesn't.
It
need to
doesn't
have-
matter though
Okay.
It's not
because
part of its
the
culture.
natural beauty just like
wipes the floor.
exactly.
Okay.
Okay, Nebraska Cornhuskers. Let's go. C tier.
Nice.
Bro,
Why C tier?
I don't hear anything about Nebraska.
The only thing I know about Nebraska are the Cornhuskers.
Is that
What?
like a what type of team is that?
I've
football
driven
team.
through Nebraska, but I've never like.
It's just cornfields and the Cornhuskers.
How many states are you gonna say it's just cornfields?
Bro, like that's the
That's
whole
the entire,
Midwest.
that's the entirety of the Midwest. It's just cornfields.
I'd put it like C.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's
Yeah.
it's another. It's a carbon copy of Kansas.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Nevada.
S tier. I love Nevada.
What?
Nevada is
What?
crazy, bro.
This guy's
Bro.
you never heard of Las Vegas.
Bro, I've literally been to Vegas.
Why?
I don't
You're
think it's
I like
15.
Vegas.
S tier though.
There's
What?
nothing fun there.
It's pretty.
Dude,
Okay, I will-
if you're under 18, you cannot experience. If you're under 21, you cannot experience Vegas. That's
Okay,
its
like
intended.
no one goes to Vegas for that.
No,
But there's like
yes,
Everybody goes to
That's
Vegas for that.
Okay, yeah,
They
not
go to
everyone
gamble.
goes to
They go to get
Vegas.
drunk. That's
Okay,
what people
bro,
go to
be
Vegas
quiet,
for,
Be
dude.
quiet and let me talk.
That's exactly
Be
what they
quiet,
go for.
Be quiet.
They
There's
don't
like
go to,
Red
for
Rock
tourists.
Canyon. There's Red Rock Canyon. There's the desert. There's Death Valley, bro.
But that's
It's
not
so
Las
pretty,
Vegas,
bro.
though.
Yeah, there's Vegas too, which is like fun. But like then there's like Death Valley and like all these other cool places.
You know why is it called Death Valley?
Cause it's hot.
Ethan.
Yeah.
What
That's an
happened to the-
argument. That's a positive
Ethan,
argument for
Remind
you.
me
Yeah.
what happened to the road that
I don't even know,
drives
bro.
to Death Valley.
I don't even
I
know.
heard it got like destroyed
By what?
by nature.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Anyway, A tier.
Ethan, what's your
Okay, so you've changed from S to A.
Yeah, because
Okay.
no one else is agreeing, so A tier.
Ethan, what's your
What do you guys think?
B tier.
What's your
Hard
opinion
B.
on Area 31?
What?
Area 51.
51, my bad.
Bruh.
So, I got mixed up, my bad.
Okay, bro, like, if Area 51 is such a big secret, why does everyone know about it?
Because we don't know what's inside of it.
There's
But, like,
nothing inside
yeah,
of it.
like,
It's just
Probably
military
nothing.
documents.
I mean, eh.
Yeah.
A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
A
tier.
tier.
Wow.
Sure.
tier.
B tier.
They
A
actually
tier,
they
A
do
tier.
have the Grand Canyon. The Grand
Yeah,
Okay,
Canyon.
they have the
A
Grand
tier.
Canyon.
The Grand
Okay.
Canyon
A
honestly
tier.
bumps it up to that.
Isn't that Grand Canyon?
Okay. New
Yeah.
Hampshire.
It's like in both. It's
Yeah.
in both.
New Hampshire,
a little
guys.
bit.
I don't even know, like,
But I don't know.
It's like off-brand Vermont.
New Hampshire.
yeah.
It's off-brand
It's-
Vermont.
Yeah,
well, if you're
New
making
Hampshire.
okay, why do you like Maine so much? Because Maine and New Hampshire are like right next together.
I like Maine because it has lobster and it has the Canadian National Park.
Bro just
Yeah.
wants the food.
This dude in his lobster.
In terms
bro.
of like natural beauty, they're similar. So I would put it like
A tier,
no, not A tier. No. Like B or C.
B or C.
I would say.
Okay,
'Cause
well,
it is kinda nice.
I'll say B tier.
Yeah.
I can settle for that.
Okay. New Jersey.
Oh.
F tier. I think we have to go F tier on this one.
Tell me why F tier.
The Jersey Shore isn't even shore.
It's New Jersey. It's literally like the ghetto for the entirety of its entire like. Go. I'm literally from New Jersey. You go anywhere in the state, it just looks trashy. Like
You're from New Jersey?
yeah.
How long did you
Oh.
live there for?
Ooh.
3 years.
Ooh.
How old were you?
5.
Bruh.
Do you?
Oh,
I visit there every year though.
Dude.
So
Okay, so you know a lot.
I
About
know,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
I
have
would trust
family
you.
from- yeah.
I've heard bad things. I can't say I've heard a lot of
Jersey's
good
been F.
things. We can put that.
Jersey's like all the good things from New York City stayed in New York City, and all the bad things from New York City went to New Jersey. Okay, speaking of which, New York.
New York. I'm putting S. I would say S.
Bro, New York
S.
is big.
Yeah, New York
S.
S.
Yes.
New York's that could be a universal S. That's one of the greatest cities in the world.
And you have upstate New York, which is
And
like
upstate's
Yeah.
just
Amazing.
great too.
Right.
People like sleep on the natural beauty of like northern New York, but it's so nice.
Yeah.
okay.
What's next?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, is there much to say about it?
There's Charlotte. There's
Mm.
I
Raleigh.
visit North Carolina a lot because my cousins live there, and
Okay,
it's,
the mountains are kind of nice though.
the mountains are very nice. I can't lie. The
And, like,
mountains
I've
are
drove
Skiing
nice.
there is also pretty nice.
And honestly, Charlotte's not a bad city.
Yeah.
I would say like it's a very like B kind of
Yeah.
like very very B.
It's an
kinda
anchor B.
state. Yeah.
Okay, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Oh, I like New Mexico.
Oh,
They
Breaking
have a
Bad.
lot- They have
Breaking
a lot
Bad
of cool
is
art
new.
there. If you ever go into the marketplaces in New Mexico, because they have a strong like Native American population, they've got some really cool art.
Mm. I feel like you also have like the Pueblo dwellings there as well.
Yeah.
Pueblo.
New Mexico is pretty solid. I'd say. I wouldn't like put it S or A, but I think
No,
it's
I
like
think it's A.
put it A.
I'd say B.
A.
Okay, fine.
Because it's
Okay.
still deathly hot.
Yeah.
Too.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with being hot?
All right, North Dakota. I think we can all see where this is going.
C tier.
No, we're
C
where's
tier.
this
C
going?
tier.
C tier.
Yeah, incredibly mid. Yeah, I can agree.
Mid
Why is North Dakota and South Dakota like a thing? Like they should just be
Dakota.
Dakota.
Yeah,
like,
I'm pretty
Dakota.
sure-
Dakota.
I'm pretty sure North Dakota was ranked as like the most forgettable state out of all of them, and they wear it as.
It'd probably be
Wait,
Wyoming
after
or
South
like
Not Connecticut?
Okay, but like Wyoming's known for having nobody in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
North Dakota just like
Wyoming-
disappears.
I have thoughts on Wyoming when we get there.
Like, what's the capital of North Dakota?
Good question.
I used to know all the capitals, but I'm even blanking on North Dakota.
Exactly. North Dakota is like
I would put it C
Irrelevant. Yeah.
because it has some natural beauty, but not
Oh,
as much
boy.
as like Montana or Minnesota.
what are our thoughts on Ohio?
Okay, okay,
All
okay.
right, F tier.
Before we
Why?
okay,
Why?
before let's evaluate like what like
Yeah.
the weight. Let's weigh the pros and cons.
Like
of
just
Ohio.
because there's a bunch of memes about down in
No,
Ohio, only in
that's-
Ohio, like
that's-
there's
Those are also
different-
so cringe and unfunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A third of the state is covered in radiation now. Like, can you explain that? How is that good?
But was it the state's fault? Before
Okay.
radiation, let's rate the state.
Okay, okay.
Okay, to be honest, they have a pretty good shoreline. Although
Yeah.
it is some of the cities are questionable.
Yeah.
Questionable is the right
Yeah,
word.
Columbus. Yeah.
Cincinnati,
Ohio will
yeah.
never be Michigan.
I like the smaller towns in Ohio are pretty nice, but the big cities.
Big cities
need
are
work.
alright. Yeah, I would say like C or D.
C, probably
I'm
D.
saying F tier. I
I'll say
hate
D
everyone
tier.
from Ohio.
Have you been to Ohio though?
Yes, I have.
How many times?
Once. And I met
How-
a guy
how
from
long?
Ohio, and
Oh
he was
my God,
terrible.
not this kid.
The Mormon who
Yeah,
threw me
yeah,
into the
yeah.
stairs.
Okay, to be fair, if we're talking about how it's not the state's fault for it to be covered in radiation,
Yeah.
I don't think it's the state's fault.
It is the
was
state.
not.
It is the state's fault.
Okay, guys, we're just gonna go D tier for this
Oh
one.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
agree. I can agree.
Okay, Oklahoma.
Knock off Florida.
Knock off Texas.
What's happening in that top left
It's
part
got the
of
panhandle.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, but like, what's the panhandle?
Why is there
What's going on there?
It's like,
What's
why
going
does it
on
have to be
in that silly little
specific
area?
little area?
Yeah.
I think it's C.
C tier. Like
Yeah.
nothing goes on in Oklahoma except tornadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
I
agree.
think you might bump it down to a D tier because there's so many tornadoes in it.
Yeah, I would say D
D.
tier for that.
Yeah, it doesn't have that appeal of the other states.
And only for me. Like, come on. now.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. Oregon.
Nike.
Oregon?
You were prepared to say that.
Nike, bro. Nike. I'm telling you.
Portland, Oregon.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that gives a good representation.
Mm.
Like everything else about Oregon is absolutely beautiful. Portland.
if we remove Oregon, or if we
Remove
remove
Portland.
if we remove Portland, it would
It's
be
an
like
S tier.
I wouldn't even say it's S. I would say it's A.
tier.
I think we could put it like B.
B.
Yeah.
I think
I think that one city just tarnishes it, but it doesn't
Yeah.
tarnish it enough for the
Yeah.
entirety of the state. You can avoid Portland. And it would
Yeah.
be an amazing experience. Okay, Pennsylvania.
What?
Philadelphia is so.
They have UPenn.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
B?
College.
They have
Honestly,
nice
I don't know
mountains
anything
there.
about Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I don't.
I know that my
Me-
grandparents.
And
was the-
Philadelphia is
Actually-
there's parts of Philadelphia that are very, very dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown was telling us about.
Yeah,
that.
no, Mr. Brown is
He has experience.
I would say C.
C.
I would say C.
Because
for it.
like the other parts are pretty beautiful too, but it's just
I'm gonna go with B because
C's.
one of my friends is from there, but no bias.
look at guys, Indiana.
What is there to say?
Indianapolis 500, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
B tier.
B.
Whoa.
B
it
tier.
bumps it
Whoa,
up.
whoa, 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 whoa,
because
whoa,
it's
whoa.
middle, but
Like, if it's middle, then it's C tier.
well, it's middle, but you just like, listed some good things about it, right?
Yeah, I listed one good thing, and that's the Indianapolis 500.
I lived in
That's it.
I lived in Indiana for 2 years.
Dang.
So
Was it good?
I liked it. It was
How old were you when you lived there?
5. I was after Jersey, so it was 5 through 7.
Okay.
It's like when I was 5. Like,
Do you remember anything from there?
I remember I saw I was there at one of the Indy 500s.
Okay.
It was a good experience. I feel like Indianapolis is an underrated city.
I like Indianapolis.
I like
actually.
the city as well, and also like around it, the surrounding like suburbs. Yes, they are kind of like rural in the aspect, but they're not as bad as Illinois. Like Illinois, you'll go like 50, 60 miles, not see a single town. These ones are like a lot closer together, like every
Okay.
5 miles.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd say B. It's
B
fine.
tier. It's a beautiful state, just not enough attention. Okay.
Mhm.
Hawaii.
Beautiful.
I would argue S.
I would
Yes.
put okay.
Yeah.
I would argue S for Hawaii.
Well, no, I put it in A because
Why?
Why?
volcanoes ravage the state every now and
Okay,
then.
that's
so-
like
But that's part of the.
okay. You'll put Florida in B tier for tornadoes, which are
But just the fact that it even has volcanoes
Yeah.
is just so,
So amazing.
cool.
Okay,
no,
It's
that-
and like the
yeah.
Doran volcanoes are so unbelievable to explore. I've been to Hawaii
Yeah.
like twice.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
And
It's
it's
so
beautiful.
nice.
That's one of the states I've yet to go to. I
It's
wanna
so
go
amazing. It's
Yeah.
so
I'll-
amazing.
I'll
I
say
would say
S tier.
S.
Okay,
Yeah,
see,
that's
pretty
fair.
good.
Wait, what are our S's so far?
We
Montana,
have
New
Montana,
York.
New York, and Hawaii.
That's fair. Those are
Yeah.
fair S's.
Okay.
Montana, I doubt a lot of people would agree with, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know our
Montana's
viewers are
such
out
a
here
hidden
like
gem.
Montana in S tier.
Go visit Montana. Go visit
Yeah.
Montana.
I
Beautiful
got
state.
Montana.
I haven't been there.
All right. What about Rhode Island?
irrelevant.
Smallest state.
I don't even hate it that much.
I don't even hate it,
There's
it's
just
It's just irrelevant. Like,
Yeah,
There's nothing there.
See,
there's
Other than
some
Brown.
stuff there.
like it's like this big, and that's it.
They have some. Do they have any Ivies besides Brown? It's just Brown.
Just Brown.
It's just Brown. Okay. I would say like C
Brown's
for
a
Rhode
Brown.
Island, just because it's so small. If it was bigger, it'd
They
probably
have
be.
more stuff to have.
If it was bigger, it might go to B, but it's
It's
just,
just
so
so
small.
tiny. There's really nothing.
Yeah,
Okay, South Carolina.
That's kind of like a B to A tier for me.
it's like
I love South Carolina.
smaller and less good than North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like North Carolina, you have like
Wait.
Outer Banks and all
Yeah.
that, but South
There's
Carolina.
also like Hilton Head Island too.
I've been to Hilton Head.
Yeah, it's pretty-
Hilton Head's nice.
nice.
Hell's nice.
But it
Myrtle
doesn't,
Beach is not
like-
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been to Myrtle. I like Myrtle Beach.
You
Myrtle
like
Beach
Myrtle
has
Beach?
so many turtles, dude.
Oh yeah, that's.
I've
true.
like when I
just
went
feel
to
like
Myrtle
the
Beach.
Community at Myrtle Beach.
I don't hate Myrtle Beach. I'd say it's like B to C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
Okay.
What's next?
South Dakota.
South Dakota.
You have Mount Rushmore.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
C.
Yeah,
C.
okay.
It's above North Dakota just because of Mount.
Do we put North
Wait,
Dakota?
we put North Dakota in C, so we should
Okay,
put this in
North
B.
Dakota.
No, I wouldn't put it
Nah,
B.
just
I wouldn't
drop
put it
it.
We
B.
dropped
I think
North
they're
Dakota down to D then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
no. I think they're the
They're on the
same.
same?
I think
Yeah.
they're the same. I don't think Mount Rushmore deserves to put it
Above a tier, yeah.
like another full tier
You
higher.
make the point. Okay, Missouri.
That immediate laugh from Missouri. St. Louis
I don't know
is
about
such
it.
a dangerous city.
Yeah.
D.
Percy Jackson did not make that jump off the arch.
D.
Okay.
Arch is pretty nice, but it's like D.
D.
Yeah, I would put it D.
Okay, Tennessee.
I love Tennessee. A tier.
Tennessee's actually kind of nice.
I like it. I like.
I like
the
Tennessee.
Food
was
towards,
so
like
The
that
food is
area.
nice.
The food
Nashville's a
is-
great
Nashville's-
Nashville's amazing.
Nashville's a great city actually.
Yeah, beautiful place.
Pigeon Forge is also like a nice little like
And
getaway.
there's like parties like all the time in Nashville. Like you'll see like the
I
party
think it's-
buses driving
I
down
think
the
it-
street.
I think it's an A tier.
I'll put it A. Yeah.
Okay. Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with
That's the
Texas.
state.
Texas, yeah.
What,
B
what,
to
do,
A.
what do you guys think?
I think it's
A?
fine. Yeah.
B to A.
Maybe even S.
Ooh.
Whoa, that's
I feel like Texas just has
Wow.
so much like
Wow.
culture to it.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a very specific kind of culture that you're either
Yeah.
gonna like or you're not
You're
gonna
not
like.
gonna like
There's
it.
two gunslingers too there.
I would say like
I would say A simply
A,
because it gets
A.
frozen
I
over every
don't
winter
know
now.
if I'd say A, but
I'd say like
A.
I can. I would say
Okay, look at the beaches though. Like,
wait, like who goes to Texas for
who goes to Texas for the beach? I don't think I've ever heard anyone say,
Okay,
"Oh,
nobody
the
goes to
Texas,
Texas for the beaches."
the beaches in
Okay,
Texas,
Texas
are
has the oil
unbelievable."
industry though. It's like every gas. is really
And what a
cheap down
positive that is for
Like,
Texas.
wow.
The
there.
oil
Gas is really
industry.
cheap there though.
True,
Okay.
true.
Gas
true.
is like
You got a
insanely
point.
cheap.
And I've heard like Austin, Dallas, those are some of the fastest.
Austin's
Those cities are like some of the fastest growing cities in the U.S.
Yeah.
So those like
They're
give them
big
like
and
10
have a lot of
years.
development going. into
Yeah.
them,
So it gets a bad rep for like the
It's
personality
first,
of the people
yeah.
there, but yeah, we can put it
A
A.
tier.
Yeah.
I think it's just only gonna get better.
Yeah.
Like city wise and all. of
There's
that.
also so much.
Utah.
I hate Utah.
Why?
I hate Mormons.
What?
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa!
Whoa!
Going against an entire religion. Wow.
Wow. Dang.
It's because that one Mormon
No,
guy.
no,
No,
okay,
okay. We gotta talk about Utah as a whole. I feel like Utah is.
Great Salt Lakes.
Great Salt
Speed
Lake.
records. All these other things.
You also have like Moab, which is like an
Yeah.
amazing, like little like. It's an amazing place to just go as well. Like
Salt Lakes.
Salt Lake.
Doesn't
Yeah.
Utah have like really nice mountains
really
though?
nice mountains. They have Moab as well. Moab's like this like.
I would
yeah,
say
rock
like
structures and
B
stuff.
B to A.
I'd say
kind
A
of.
honestly
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Utah.
I haven't been there, but I want to go.
Okay.
Same tier as Texas though is
Vermont.
crazy.
Vermont.
A to S. A to S tier.
What?
I
Why?
put it the same as New Hampshire, honestly.
Why?
And my dad was born there.
What? How many
Vermont
times
has maple
have you been
syrup.
to Vermont? How long?
Like a week.
A week. Okay.
Yeah.
Like combined or each time?
No, each time.
Okay.
Yeah, my grandparents lived there, and my dad was
It's
born there.
what do we rate New Hampshire? Was that like B?
New Hampshire is an A.
New Hampshire's an A.
Wait, no,
No,
it's,
it's
a B.
not.
It's a B. It's a
Okay.
B. It's a B.
I'd like concede to A tier. It's just Vermont's pretty. There's Ben and Jerry's.
Vermont and
It's
New
pretty.
Hampshire are very similar.
They also
Yeah.
have maple syrup.
That too. Yeah,
I
the
like
maple
maple
syrup
syrup.
there is phenomenal.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Okay, Virginia.
I lived in Virginia for 8 years, and I actually really like
F
that
tier.
state.
F
I
tier.
love that
F
state.
tier.
I feel like
Yo, shut up, dude.
guys.
I don't know. I liked Virginia.
I like
Dude, I love Virginia.
Virginia. I feel like everybody thinks Virginia's just DC.
Oh, I've been. Yeah.
Like,
Well, first off, just ignore DC. Just that, like.
well, have you been to like the Shenandoah Valley and all
Yeah,
that?
but
It's
I've been to
amazing.
every single part of
It's
Virginia. I lived there
amazing.
8 years. It's the mountains are so nice
Yeah.
there, and they have such a big coastline. They have the Chesapeake Bay,
Right,
which
and then
is
you have like
great.
the upper part of like the outer bay.
Mhm.
section.
Yeah,
Those
it's
cuts in.
I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I
was
like it a
driving through
lot.
there on my way to
A
DC.
tier.
Beautiful
I
state.
like it. I would put it A personally. It's nowhere near. It doesn't get to S.
Yeah.
It's like lower A tier.
Washington.
B.
Washington.
I feel like people just forget about Washington simply because
It's
Washington
just up
DC
there.
exists.
I think just Seattle exists, and then everything else is just Pacific Northwest.
Oh, I-
Pacific Northwest. It's such a nice area, though.
It's
the
a nice
Pacific
area.
Northwest.
I just feel like when everybody thinks about Washington, they think about Seattle.
Oh, I completely forgot.
I
about
like Seattle, though. I've been to
Yeah.
Seattle only once, but it's really nice.
There's the
I
space.
think we should be A tier.
I would say
Yeah.
A tier.
Okay, West Virginia.
D tier.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Is there anything in West
There's
Virginia?
not a whole
I know
lot
there's
in
like a
West
couple
Virginia,
of
dude.
mountains, but like
Yeah,
There's
irrelevant.
really
it's just
not
the
a whole
other
lot.
side of the Shenandoah Valley, which you
Yeah.
can already see from Virginia.
There's not a whole lot
D
there.
tier.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Yum.
Cheese. That's
Delicious.
That's C tier.
that's all the state
Are you
is.
guys like all secretly mice in disguise or something?
Just cheese.
Bro, it's cheese.
It's just cheese. It's just
Cheese.
dairy goods
Yeah.
and stuff. Like
It's just
I'd say
cheese.
B tier, yeah.
What?
what?
Why?
It's a C tier.
Have you
easily.
been to Wisconsin?
No, I haven't.
Why would you put it B tier?
I mean, cheese, that's all I have
There's
to
a
say
reason
about
why
it.
people
Just
from
cheese.
Wisconsin moved to Georgia and not the other way around.
There's a reason like Wisconsin is not a fast growing city.
Bro, but cheese.
Or
There's a
city.
reason why it's
It's a
cheese.
fast growing state.
There's a
It's
reason
not
why
like
Wisconsin has a shrinking state population.
yeah, it's not like people are flocking to
I
Wisconsin.
think they're flocking out.
Yeah, I would say D.
T. Wyoming.
Oh.
Oh.
A tier.
They have a cool state flag.
The population of 6.
I don't get
Wyoming.
it, 6 people, but the state is like untouched as well. Like
I
they have
mean,
Yellowstone.
There's nothing to touch.
Get
by
some
by
factories in that state. Come on.
D.
They have Yellowstone though.
Can we please
Let's
get 7
chop
lanes?
down those trees and let's get
They
some.
have Yellowstone.
Let's
they have,
get some oil
the most
factories.
Beautiful canyon that you can like drive through as well. Like,
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
That puts it in B. What else is there? Nothing.
Okay. Okay, B tier.
Alright.
Yeah.
I would put it C, but
Did you
okay.
have some extra comments you wanted to say about it, or was that just the
I love their state flag. They've got the
There's
little
just
buffalo
nothing
on
there,
it.
dude.
Buffalo
Yeah.
makes it S tier?
Buffalo
That must be the most
A tier.
forgettable state, though.
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Okay.
I feel like North Dakota is. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like Wyoming is known for having like no
More
and
forgettable than
Yellowstone.
Connecticut.
You forget like Yellowstone's in Wyoming.
Yellowstone's in one. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it is?
Yeah, B tier.
Then that puts it B. I forgot that was.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, like-
Alright.
That can put it B. That can put it.
Yeah,
That can
those
keep
are
it in
A.
B.
B, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
you
so-
want to make any final edits here?
Well, let's just run through what we
Let's
have
run
in each
through,
tier.
okay.
So,
So
just
for-
starting bottom up.
Bottom up, F tier, New Jersey.
Yeah.
D tier, we have California, Connecticut,
Delaware.
Delaware, Arkansas, Iowa, Ohio, Oklahoma, Missouri, West Virginia, and Wisconsin.
Okay.
In C tier, we have Alabama, Maryland, Kansas, Mississippi, Nebraska, North Dakota, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and North Dakota.
Okay.
Or South Dakota.
Yeah.
In B tier, we have Arizona, Florida, Idaho, Illinois, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, New Hampshire, North Carolina. Yeah, I'm forgetting my states. Oregon, Indiana, South Carolina, and Wyoming. In A tier, we have Alaska, Colorado, Georgia, Louisiana, Maine, Minnesota, Nevada, New Mexico, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, and Washington. And our 3 S tiers are Montana, New York, and Hawaii.
I think those are fair. What would we
Yeah.
put like number 1 out of those 3?
Ooh, Hawaii.
New York.
Hawaii. I'm a tropics kid.
I would argue Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I love New York
Yeah.
a lot, but I would argue Hawaii.
It's either
Because
Hawaii
that's
or
like its
Montana,
own
and it has
country,
to be
really.
Hawaii.
I would put Hawaii as
Hawaii
the best
literally
state.
operates as its own country.
Then New York, then Montana. So that
Yeah.
would be our top 3?
Top 3,
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that wraps up this episode.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This concludes this episode of Across the Table. Thank you so much for listening. For a transcript of this episode, head to the Point of View tab on our website, and it's nhsmessenger.org, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Northview High School at NHS Point of View for updates and new episodes. I'm your host, Avi Gaukar,
Jonah?
Ethan.
Thomas.
Emerson?
and this has been Point of View.